Imagine this, you snipe a fresh Memecoin launch right after the developer, turning a quick $100 into thousands of dollars overnight, while everybody else is still FOMOing at 10x the price. Does that sound too good to be true? Nah, because that's the reality I've been living, printing bags left and right with this dead simple strategy that's absolute fire. If you're tired of missing out on those early pumps and watching bots eat all of your gains, stick around because I'm breaking down 2 killer sniping methods in this video. Snipe any meme coin before the crowd, front run other snipers, and be the first to buy after the developer every single time. This isn't hype, it's pure alpha, and nobody else is dropping it just like me. Let's dive into finding developer wallets with a 100x track record. If you're ready to join me, smash the like, comment snipe gods below. Let's jump straight into the video. Let me begin with step 1, showing you how to find these coins and the developers that are making these top tier coins. We'll begin here on Axiom Pro. You can check out the link in the video description for an extra 10% off fees. So let me show you an example, just a random coin that's already migrated. We'll just use this one, Yo Mama. Information that's really important is we come down to the bottom, and here we can see dev tokens. When we click on dev tokens, we can see basically every single token that this developer has created. He's created YZY that actually hit a $1.2 billion market cap currently. And right now he's also created Yo Mama, which is already at an 82,000 market cap. What we're now looking for is developers who have in the past created extremely top tier tokens like this one, YZY, and what we're able to do is literally snipe the second after a coin like this is created, because you can see if we literally snipe the second this coin was created, we would have had major opportunity to actually get in at 5 or 10,000 market cap. It's now trading at 10 times higher price, and then basically copy their trades and follow along every single top tier launch. People are basically showing you how to only copy trade traders, but here I'm showing you how to find these top tier developers and then get in before everybody else, because nobody is using this particular strategy. Nobody actually understands that this is even possible. So this is how we can really begin. Let's just start and look at a coin like Fartcoin. So go over to Fartcoin and we'll scroll down and we'll use the Pumpfun. Now we'll come down, scroll to the bottom and see developer tokens. This particular developer has created 446 tokens. Out of all those tokens, basically 50% of them has migrated. And the last coin that he's made was 3 days ago, and actually it did migrate. So let's actually go over and have a look quickly at this coin. So we now quickly go down. Let's actually scroll out just a little bit so we can see the first initial price. Even here, look, as soon as it launched, instantly made a 400% gain to the upside, even below, made push to 10K, and then again made another 20X. Let's actually come and look at the trade. So come down to the trade section. And what we want to do is filter by age. So here normally it'd be filtered and see all of the earliest and latest buys, but we want to filter and find the first buys ever in the market. So this was 3 days ago. Here we can see the first entry, 30 Solana, and you can see this is add, which means this is used for liquidity. This isn't the developer entering. This is just entering in with liquidity. Then you can see the developer, the same wallet, bought in with 30 Solana or 29.7. And then there was a wallet that followed very, very quickly, actually bought in for 40 Solana, another one for 15, another one for 24, another one for 84. So you can see there's wallets actually using this strategy to instantly enter in right after the coin is created. If we click on this particular right here on SolScan, click right here and it will open up into SolScan. We can check his transaction, because he was the transaction first, right after the developer for 40 Solana. And we can actually see when we come down, he actually used nearly 0.73 Solana for the fee, priority fee, and for the normal fee. So this is just a normal trading fee, and then this is his MEV protection fee. So basically 1.5 Solana to enable him to get in right after the developer has actually created these tokens. Now we're able to do this consistently with many other tokens. So once we found a developer making successful coins, we can then come down to the trade section, then actually copy his wallet. So here is his wallet address. And now we'll be able to copy that. And what I'll do is I'm going to open up Telegram. And from here, I'm going to be using TradeWizBot. Now, TradeWizBot is the fastest Telegram copy trading bot. The reason that is because let's actually go down and see here on Axiom. See here on Axiom how you can actually change your specific connection to be in Australia, closer to Asia, EU, US, depending on where you are. Overall, a major factor of being able to enter trades before somebody else is basically having a node close to where the developer is creating the token. So let's say the token creator, this particular developer, was in EU West. If you're sniping from a node from EU West, you're going to have the highest chance to be able to get in straight after the developer has created a token. And that's why I use TradeWiz. TradeWiz is faster than every other platform because they have nodes in a lot of different countries. And because of that, we're able to get in and out of tokens quicker than everybody else. So once we've got the developer wallet, we can come over to TradeWiz, hit their copy trading, click add, and now we can set up the copy trading for this particular developer. So we can add in the target wallet. We'll paste that. That's his Solana address. Then we will need to set up some very specific filters because when we have near the bottom here, when we have the buy, pump, slippage, we'll probably need to set this anywhere between 100 to 200% because we want to ensure we're getting in as soon as the developer has launched the token, and usually the developer is going to buy a portion of the token, so we do need to leave enough slippage. So here for this example, I'm going to set the slippage at 100%, and also we're going to need the buy and sell priority fees, so that's also going to be important. And as I was showing you here, depending, a lot of these traders are entering for 0.73 Solana. We can track. So this was this trader here. Let's actually see the second trader. What was his transaction cost? Come down. Wow, he used 1 Solana and 1 Solana to come in quickly. Here, let's look at the next one. We can see he actually used quite a low fee. So look, he was the third transaction. Third transaction, but only paid 22 cents. And that's why having the actual region set correctly or having a node close to the developer, this was why this person was able to get in basically very early and only pay a very small fraction compared to these other traders. So when I'm using TradeWiz, probably set the priority fee probably a little bit higher, something like 0.1 or even 0.2. Also, that would depend on the trading size. Like we saw here, this trader was entering in for 40 Solana or $7,500. So if we're only entering in for $100, obviously it wouldn't make sense to also set the fee that high. So it would also depend on our trading amount, but we would need to set a realistic priority fee, even something like 0.1, especially for this strategy, because speed is very important. And then also putting in a buy tip and a sell tip, probably the exact same amount, turning the MEV buy and anti-MEV sells on as well. Again, slippage. Don't forget, you can check out the link for TradeWiz in the video description. You actually get a massive discount on all your trading fees and free access to all of these features. So that's how I'm sniping into meme coins before everybody else, sniping right after the developer and able to catch these 10, 20, 50x meme coins before everybody else. If you have enjoyed today's video, smash the like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.